I love about Deadlock? You can take builds that other players have made, and the way that people name their builds is just so fucking funny. Wait, I'm gonna open it. Tommy, mommy, werewolf, melee, silver. Buddy, I'm gonna fucking kill you. It smells like wolf girl in here. Let's go see what Mina actually has. God, girlfriend, yada yada. Late night. I don't know why that's the name. This is Graves. And then you have Give Him the Sock. Hi YouTube, welcome back in hell. My name is Cypress, and if you didn't know yet, I stream live on Twitch. If you would like to see me game or hang out with me in my community, please go to twitch.tv/vtuber_cypress. And maybe I'm streaming right now. Today, we'll be watching a video by Maxor. This is Deadlock Review. It's a team game. If you like what we're watching today, please go to Max's channel and subscribe.
Hello everybody,
Hello.
It is me, Makes McBad Videos here. The YouTube algorithm has made its opinions known. High quality, highly edited content with a myriad of explanatory context is not what the people of this website demand. And I have been graciously informed via the magic of Google's Gemini AI that my videos would perform better if I released them within a 4-month time span, while covering such informative topics as AI videos of old women with boulders killing everyone on Chinese glass bridges.
What the fuck is that?
Unfortunately, I cannot make slop content because I am too busy creating garbage.
Well, thank God for your garbage. I love your garbage.
Deadlock logo being here is a coincidence. Therefore, I will be making a video that takes even
Oh
more
my god, I fucking love Deadlock. I'm like obsessed with Deadlock these days. I'm not good at it or anything. I'm obsessed with being bad in Deadlock.
more effort than the previous ones, suffers from even longer delays, and is comprised of 9 consecutive mental breakdowns.
Oh,
then, when the video does not hit hard enough to get me on Beast Games, I will be making up the difference with my Patreon and by selling the viewer Gamer Sups energy drinks.
No! I'm just kidding.
There is no gun pointed at my head, whereby following the link in the description, said viewer can access energy at 40 cents per serving, comprised of delicious flavors such as Graveyard Dirt,
Ooh, that sounds delicious.
Lean,
Ooh.
and Plowed and Proud. While of
Wait, why is that censored?
course, coping with my myriad of mental crises by becoming addicted to the only game that matters anymore. Deadlock is a MOBA.
It's literally the only game now.
It's a shooter. It's a movement shooter. It's a bingong. It's on Tubi. You have to
What is Tubi?
apply for this position on Snagjob or you will fucking starve to death. All of these terms technically apply to the software that you are currently viewing, and all of them are completely meaningless. But if I were to try and describe the concept of Deadlock to you, I would say that this is the game that one-shot my amygdala and hit my neurodivergent friend group like crack in the 80s. These people are employed and actively neglected their marriages for this. So after experiencing this sanitary...
One round of Deadlock is like a fucking hour. I mean, depending on your game, of course, but it could quickly become 1 hour and then you're done, but you lost. And then you're like, oh my god, let me go one more time. And then you lose again. And then you go one more time. And then you go again. And then you lose again and you're like, one more time. And then your wife is like, honey, did you forget about me and the kids? Yeah, it's not good.
I'm disguised as ones and zeros for a couple hundred games. I am now beginning to understand why. And
Okay, you're more addicted than I am.
hopefully by the end of this video, so will you. But first, there are some complications and qualifications that come with the territory. Deadlock is a game that is, as of the writing of this video, in early playtesting. In fact, like a vampire, you literally can't even enter the game right now unless a friend invites you in.
Hey, did you see that? Unless a friend invites you in. The reason I'm saying this is because for some reason my viewers think I have no friends. But if I have no friends, then why do I have this game? Why do I have this game if I have no friends, huh? How am I in the game? How am I able to play it? I have friends.
Realistically, this is not a concern, because your friend's house apparently has tens of thousands of other vampires already inside of it. Many of the things that you will see in this video will change in the future, and a lot of the visuals for this game are literally unfinished.
Yeah.
Every single enemy in the entire jungle is a slightly bigger variation of a single eyeball. Our base is a brutalist architectural statement by Yugoslav
I have not seen this. I mean, I've only been playing recently.
monument builders. Viper's model looks like it is a mascot horror antagonist.
It's not that bad.
Holiday is currently wielding an untextured gray slab instead of a gun, and when you take even a single look at Viscus's model, you can literally see the bones and joints that the animators are using as guidelines. I do not actually care, because even if the visuals for this game were properly finished, it is still utterly incomprehensible the moment that 3 people are visible on the...
True, I feel so blind playing playing this game. I don't know what I'm doing. I kill someone. I'm like, oh my god, I killed someone? I die. I'm like, oh, I died? I don't know how I died, but I guess I died.
The screen. Bro, what the fuck is happening? I'm playing Drifter. I didn't pass shapes and colors. That is not
I didn't pass shapes and colors.
out of the ordinary. In fact, it is the intended experience. I, for one, have played this game for an extensive period of time, and even still, the things I see my teammates do continue to surprise me to this day.
Ivy keeps taking all the farm and then doing nothing with it.
Yeah,
Just at least
that's what
let
I'm
me
thinking.
have it. I can fucking cook. I'm trying to cook and Ivy's trying to make AI-generated food.
Oh gosh.
I feel as if I am the biblical Noah, and I cannot yet build an ark big enough to carry these fucking animals. How does Deadlock work? To put it simply, it is like League of Legends, but you actually play the game. MOBAs are very unique among video games, and usually not for any good reason. They are hard. They are really hard to play.
And they're really addictive.
I am really hard right now. Being a new player is usually an exercise, and witnessing everyone else perform unusual, highly choreographed shamanistic rain dances for 20 minutes. You try your best to mimic their movements, but it is not the same. And every single time that you get a movement wrong, you are struck by lightning and instantaneously die. Also, there is a blood demon on the opposing team whose name is Down Syndrome. Wait, that guy's name is Tony Hawk Tua. How am I supposed to cope with being killed by this? Will this video help you play better? No, absolutely not. But what I can do is give you all of the wrong information about this game,
thank
and
you.
then confidently assert that I am simply suggesting an off-meta build. For example, Deadlock takes place in the streets of New York City during the true events of West Side Story, in which two sides, known only as the Puerto Ricans and the Italians,
Whoa, is that what it used to look? I'm so confused because this is not what I'm like. Ever since I got in the game, I've not seen this.
vie for dominance in a supernatural gang war.
Why is their name Mina's Rag?
What the f?
Contracting 12 of this game's many notorious gangsters, autistic women, trust fund children, interdimensional germa, as well as literal sand, goo, goats, and every vampire on the sex offender registry to infiltrate deep into the Ops Section 8 and eventually report their entire team to Immigration's Customs and Enforcement. Much like real life, the team that actually wins the game
Oh my god, fucking Dorman, man. I so want to be able to play Dorman. Like, I have seen clips of people being absolutely insane with him. I don't know how. They must be fucking psychopaths or something. But I want to be a psychopath because it looks really cool.
is usually not the poor one. So more than actually pushing the enemy base or outright killing them using the bullets in your gun, or in Paige's case, unkind words. Oh my god, I'm Paige. My only personality trait is that I read, I hate you. I hate you and I'm going to kill you. I am instead
you,
going to be
Paige.
emphasizing a wonderful conflation between correlation and causation to say that it is absolutely imperative at all times for your singular only focus to be mugging the homeless. Look, when I installed Deadlock, I very reasonably expected a game where you know, kill people?
Yes.
Yeah, get hard, red motherfucker, I'm jacking off. And yes, while that is certainly a part of the equation, the game that I actually found myself playing could best be described as a competitive Tang Dynasty agriculture.
I mean, I guess so?
And every single time I see a drifter on my team, I think to myself, this motherfucker must be a really productive farmer, because miraculously, he is able to produce enough rice to feed the entire enemy team. There is literally no rest. There is no downtime. If you are not giving someone, something, or somewhere the IRS handshake, you have already thrown the entire game. I once had a friend who actually read the descriptions of the items he was buying, and it caused him to lose the match.
Yes, that's true. I don't even take the time. I mean, I know kind of what it does because you can see what it does, right? And like without reading the actual description. But when you try, it's like 2,000 years have passed.
Taking away the enemy's resources and time is basically worse than killing them. In fact, it is most often the case that you will kill people in order to take their farm. So when it came time to actually choose a character to send to the rice fields competition, I wanted to focus on a character who had a little less pressure to farm. 7 has pressure to farm, and 7 is only played by people who are racist.
What? I like 7. I don't mean him, but I like 7.
Wraith has pressure to
I think wait, what?
farm, but I do not play Wraith because I myself am racist. Drifter has pressure to farm, and I would not let Drifter within 300 miles of an unattended child. So instead, I was initially very attracted to Mina.
Me too! But I can't play her. Please, I am incomplete without you. Date me, goth girlfriend.
Because of her kit. Unfortunately,
Yeah, sure, buddy.
for me, however, my friend's doctor has already diagnosed him with a skill issue, and if he does not get his preferred hero every single game, his symptoms will begin to manifest.
Oh, Oh, so you have to give up on her.
Chip,
I'm
and he was
fucking
like,
dead. Why is the whole team collapsing? What? How are there 5 of them?
Sorry,
There was just one ship and then...
Leading me to begin my journey with the singular most difficult hero in the entire game. And if you've been paying close attention to the content of this video, which
I've actually never tried to play this guy.
you know, good luck doing that, you will notice that there is a lot of footage of Pocket.
Oh yeah, that's his name, Pocket.
Pocket is a hero with a very mobile, very punishing, and very involved playstyle. Mobile in just how fast I am able to successfully lose the game, punishing in that I am actively harming everyone else for being in the same game as me, and involved in that after 20 minutes of playing my keyboard like it's a goddamn piano, I somehow haven't managed to press even a single button correctly. Needless to say, learning Pocket as your first hero is something that I do not advise, and frankly, this hero is only for those with true hate in their cold and shriveled hearts. Pocket exists exclusively to annoy the enemy.
This is why we broke up, Pocket.
First by dive bombing them with every damage type
Bro, you're so dead eventually.
known to man, and then avoiding all of their damage by teleporting around and spot dodging the sum total of their abilities. Billy is a hero that works
Oh my god, fucking Billy. William Afton, baseball, swear, scout TF2.
is a hero that works by charging a target and performing a big melee combo. Pocket simply dodges the combo. Bebop
Arsonist, build a clock in school. Chill, bro. Terrorism, Roomba.
is a hero that works by hooking a target and placing bombs. Pocket dodges the bombs. Abrams
Journalism book uncomfortably close to you doesn't die. Has information that will lead to the arrest of Hillary Clinton. Oh, but honestly, yes, doesn't die. Fuck you, Abrams.
is a hero that investigates his enemies for evidence of sexual misconduct, and Pocket dodges
I didn't read that in the lore section.
the consequences in court. I was not very good at this, as can be evidenced by this picture of me with Jeffrey Epstein. In fact, despite all of Pocket's crazy potential and even crazier movement, nothing could compensate for the fact that I was just really bad at moving around. Movement, the act of venturing from one location to the other, has a learning curve in Deadlock, which makes
I really need to fucking practice that more because it's really hard. At least for me, it's really hard. And I know some people are gonna be, oh my god, Cypress, can't you do that? Yes, I can't. Now what? I'm admitting it. I can't. I already said I'm bad at the game.
complete sense if you think about it, because the time spent walking between different locations is precious time spent not harvesting rice, which is why every single farming hero coincidentally happens to move at Mach 10, and the greatest form of skill expression available to them is how hard they are able to hold the W key.
Please. Mods, can chop this.
Alright, light speed 7 out.
I just see him moving away. Pocket does not move at Mach 10, at least not without a significantly higher effort. And the best advice that I can possibly give for mastering your movement is to literally never do one thing. You can dash in this game. You can jump in this game. You can slide, wall kick, fly, double jump, and zip boost in this game. But if
Fucking love the zip boost, man.
You
And the zip in general. I really love that they added that.
just jump, just dash, or just slide within my vague sight range, I'm going to begin saying slurs that haven't been invented yet. If
Excuse me? Bebop, you fucking wireback clanker, GPT-ass, Gemini-ass motherfucker. Okay. Oh, what is this art? Oh, what is this art? Oh, ugh, a fucking clanker makes me sick. Hey, cool it with the anti-robotic remarks, but I thought you hated Bebop. The Lash does not discriminate. I don't hate Bebop because he's a robot. I hate Bebop because he's Bebop and he fucking sucks. I agree, he fucking sucks.
If you need to dodge, follow it up with a slide. If you see a staircase, slide down and jump to keep carrying your speed.
Wait, actually, thank you for the advice.
If you need to rotate a lane, dash jump into a slide, into another jump, into a wall kick, then brag about it when
Oh
you
my
make
god, you're right. I should be
a
doing it.
YouTube video.
And I'm not even kidding. Thank you.
Take this clip, for example, where I fly above and hover into a dive bomb, then take cover, then dodge backwards, then teleport directly past the Abrams that was coming to gank me the entire time, but did I know that? No. Then, oh god, there is a fucking bisexual snake on the floor, so I gat the shit out of her, then follow it up with another dive bomb into a kill. Oh my god, that felt so fucking good! That felt crazy! My 7 shot a lot during that fight, I guess. Honestly, playing Pocket just feels like cheating at this point. Like, in this clip, I just turn the corner and get Freddy
No, he makes it look like it's so easy. Maybe I should try Pocket after this.
Fazbear jump scared, but guess what? I am actually over here now, and there was literally nothing they could do to kill me, but I am isolated from my team, so like, please cut the clip soon. But okay, as fun as it is to play Pocket and not do any plays that make actual sense.
I died to bleed.
No, you died because you fucking went in to kill her again after I told you not to do it. Oh my god, you're so... I'm actually having no fun right now. I'm leaving after this game. No, I'm so serious. I'm having no fun right now. Did you just show up, steal this wave, and then leave, you fucker?
I need the gold. I need the gold for my sick grandma.
Sick grandma? Oh no, poor grandma. I hope she gets better soon.
Will eventually come a time where you as a player will have to do something scary.
Oh?
Where after a long period of trying to do damage and realizing that nothing actually dies except you will be
Why, you need to buy items?
obliged, nay, forced even, to undergo the daunting, the treacherous, the haunting task of understanding the United States economy.
The what?
We tried to teach a chimp the Deadlock macro, and the chimp taught itself suicide. As you can imagine, this was a task which I specifically picked Pocket to avoid doing. Unfortunately for me, however, killing, movement, and styling on my enemies is not what actually wins me games. Because what actually wins me games is a complicated series of socio-economic factors. Deadlock, like real life, is a game where income disparity translates directly into a tactical advantage via Lockheed Martin guided missiles. And the main avenue of achieving this advantage is learning how to understand our item build.
Honestly, I have to say though, I really love the items in Deadlock. It's, I don't like to read, but I feel like the Deadlock items are so easy to understand. When I try to play League of Legends, I always get super confused about the items, but I feel like with Deadlock at the moment, I understand everything and I'm actually able to remember what all the items are.
What is the point of buying items in Deadlock? The obvious answer, of course, is to buy more items. And the more items that everyone buys and the longer the game goes on, the more likely that one person is to disconnect due to an actual domestic dispute. But more broadly, as the game continues to escalate, we are tasked with building our digital homunculus to achieve one of 3 objectives. Covering your hero's weaknesses, of which you are guaranteed to have quite a few, countering your enemy's build so they do not actually have any fun, and doing so much damage to the enemy that your bullets transcend the boundaries of software to kill your opponent in real life. To this end, the item shop is extremely large, and ideally, your item build is going to be different every single game. This was a challenge for me, considering that I didn't even know what my enemies actually did, let alone what particular choice.
You know what I love about Deadlock? You can take builds that other players have made, and the way that people name their builds is just so f***ing funny. Wait, I'm gonna open it. Okay, we're gonna go take silver, because this is like the werewolf girl. Tommy, mommy, werewolf, melee, silver. Buddy, I'm gonna fucking kill you. It smells like wolf girl in here. Let's go see what Nina actually has. God, girlfriend, yada yada. Late night. I don't know why that's the name. This is Graves. And then you have give him the sock.
151 items would cause them to burst into flames. So initially, I decided that the best course of action would simply be to build raw spirit damage on every single hero I played. As a Pocket, I do not build defensive items. I do not build shield items. I build Boundless Spirit within 20 minutes of the game start, and if I ever get caught out, I die. Why are there 4
I mean, easy. Just don't then.
people here? Look at your fucking walkers! This had some mixed results. Yes, I did do a lot of damage with my cloak, but for the other 90% of the fight, I was basically worse than useless.
Hey, but you know what they say? Trial and error. You needed to do it to know that it will happen, right? This is such a dirty combo.
I had spec'd into a teamfight assassin character, and yet, because of my own hubris, I was stuck playing as a backline caster. This wasn't what I wanted to play. By the way, my natural
Quite fond of amphibians.
voice is like deeper than I narrate in the video. It required items that I was extremely slow to farm. It required execution that I did not consider very fun. And most importantly, I was ignoring the very mobility that drew me to Pocket in the first place. So you know what? Maybe Pocket was too hard of a hero for me to play. And maybe, just maybe, my time would be better spent learning something new. But then, I realized something. Something which has been hiding in plain sight this entire time. Because Pocket has a gun.
You didn't know he has a gun? Clock it! Clock it! Clock it! Clock it!
That is right, buddy. This video was never actually a review of Deadlock.
Of course not. I knew it wasn't gonna be that.
Got you. I was actually building up to talk about glocket the entire time, and all footage to this point has been specifically selected so you would not see what I was really playing. Please hear me out. Yes,
I'm hearing you out.
Pocket doesn't have any abilities that actually do any gun damage, but he does have abilities that buff all of his damage, buffs his bullets, and auto-reloads his gun, meaning that we effectively have a double-sized magazine with 40% more gun damage and high mobility on a fucking shotgun. Oh, with Maxor, that's actually a volley gun. It fires rifle rounds. Shut up. Shut up, I don't care. I'm going to harvest your balls with an ice cream scooper. But the main advantage of playing Glocket is that it is frankly such a stupid idea that your enemies will never expect you to actually
That's true. You gotta surprise them. Keep them on their toes.
fucking do it. And frankly, most of them have literally never played against this and do not know how to change their gameplay. It is that stupid, and yet it just works.
It is so stupid that it's smart. You need to understand. It's so stupid that it's smart. That's how we should go in. That's how we should go in life. Let's go. We got this.
No, it doesn't sound like it's supposed to work, and frankly, it takes even more button presses to actually make sense. But it works.
Slowing Hex on you.
Clad, pussy wagon, chicken nuggets.
What?
What the fuck are you saying? Do not screw up any of your abilities or your damage will be cut by 40%. Okay, I get it. You want to actually see for yourself. So here's a clip where from the enemy's perspective, there is literally no one there before
Looks like a safe guardian pick.
I jump in, buff myself, fly straight into the drifter, and you can see from his reaction that he's just like, how the fuck did you do that? That was a lot of input, so here's a clip where I just slowly
I think I need to play Glocket.
walk up and snub-nose John Lennon. Or how about this one where I straight up kill Lady Geist before her entire team decides to enter a clown car, and you would think in this situation that I would be dead, but guess what? I have already teleported away and Yamato has grabbed my character, so you don't really need to see what happens next. This is it.
Do not build defensive items. Got it.
This is the pocket build that I have always wanted to play, and all it took was the proper innovation and stupidity to actually think of it as a possibility. With Glocket, I can finally fight my enemies face to face. I can finally farm. I can finally push. Finally ignore building defensive items because the old men cannot possibly match my speed, and most importantly, most crucially, and most cantankerously, I have already lost the game.
Dang it. I thought you were actually winning here.
Yeah, so after a bit of trial and error, this is the final pocket.
My edit of Glocket build. Spirit is for babies. Build every gun item. Always don't clock it.
It is not a perfect build. It does require execution, and you have to be very careful what you're doing with it. There ain't no way, dude.
How did you get away?
There ain't no fucking way. But after playing Pocket for longer than most of my viewers have been alive, I can definitely...
What? What does it mean? How young are your viewers that you've been playing it for longer than they've been alive?
say one thing with absolute certainty. Playing Glocket may not be the perfect build or even the optimal build, but it
Probably
is
not.
very fun. And at the end
I mean, at the end of the day, you just need to have fun playing a game, right? That's like, if you had fun, it was worth it.
of the day, you're going to improve a lot more playing what you actually find fun, not what other people tell you to play.
I agree 100% with that, because every time when I do something in a game because someone else did it, I have like zero fun.
Unless you want to play Paige, don't,
Page.
don't do that. But hey, even if I can't always solo carry the entire team, there is still a chance that we can win this game. Just not a good one. Because while the enemy
Hey, chance is still a chance, right? Even if it's 1%.
may have 6 heroes on their side, we have 7. The hero
Slurs, 8, 9, clansmen, transphobia, literally Hitler. What the fuck?
7, 6, 7, 7,
Stop! Don't do it! Don't do it!
8, 9. And then 7 proceeded to say slurs that I didn't even know existed.
What's the matter? Can't kill me, Fireboy!
Shit.
Yeah, run in here! I'm 7!
Oh, that's why he's a racist. It's the person playing it. Okay, that's actually funny. Now I'm imagining that 7 is actually always like that during the ult.
Let's address the elephant in the room. Unfortunately, Deadlock is what you would call a team game, requiring, not suggesting, real strategy and communication to actually win. This, of course, is not going to happen, mainly because people are too busy role-playing as their actual in-game characters.
Is Drifter racist because perhaps I can pay him in a way that isn't... Wait, is Drifter racist because perhaps I can play him in a way that isn't... Wait, what?
When they bother to communicate their intentions at all. Did Victor just kill himself? What the fuck do you mean, whoopsie daisy? Pain battery first ability. And to prove to you that this is genuinely how people speak in this game, here is a clip where Mina, who is a canonically entitled asshole, makes fun of the oldest member of the enemy team for having a dead son by telling
My son, he said go buy a dog grade 10. Oh.
him to get a dog instead.
Damn.
To which the old man cleverly responds with, I can't indoctrinate my dog to vote Republican. Or how about this clip where the enemy team starts off by role-playing as the Lash, a character whose lore section contains a single sentence,
Yeah.
after which his teammate asks me if
I thought it was a joke at first because I didn't know you could read the lore, but then someone told me like, hey, so did you know that his lore is just he's an asshole? Oh, the funny thing is the Japanese character, her lore is like completely in Japanese.
I am like Maxor the YouTuber, to which Max0r responds with, no, Maxor the pedophile.
Oh.
This is because for every single hero in Deadlock, the personality of the character is genuinely reinforced by their playstyle, which becomes extremely evident the moment that anyone on your team chooses to play as 7. And after spending a few games conducting research, it is beginning to dawn on me why the fan canon of this hero is that he is incredibly, unabashedly racist. 7 is the complete opposite of Pocket in every way. Where Pocket makes opportunities, 7 takes
it.
opportunities.
Yes.
When Pocket is making space to farm, 7 is taking space to farm.
Only
and by the time that 7 is finally done farming, the enemy team will have probably died of old age, meaning that for a majority of the time, 7 is stuck playing a combination of Solitaire and Minesweeper, as well as being completely reliant on teammates who, ever since it was taken out of the pipes, have been taking supplements for a holistic source of all natural lead.
I'm in. She's one.
Adam, what the fuck were you doing in there? Leading to what is likely a 30-minute farming build-up, only to lose through no fault of your own. I promise.
No.
In these circumstances, I too would be using my no-no words. So as more proof that this is genuinely how people speak in this game,
Brother,
here
wait,
is
what?
an
Brother, you can't just play under tower.
Here is an entire game with a 7. I don't have the replay shots, where he responded to every single death that he
Yeah. Thank Raid for never leaving tower.
had by insulting
No Mina to do your shit that time, Magic Man. What?
the enemy in all caps, which by the way happened about 10 times or so without even successfully securing a single kill, to which the enemy Sinclair would respond by continuing to rage bait him to death.
Bunny. I love turning people into bunnies.
We won that game, by the way. Thank you for asking.
Hey man, if you can't avoid getting fucking rage baited by this Sinclair and you can't like do anything, you need to fucking find a different hobby.
Hey
you
brother,
need to play
can
a
you
different
get the dick out of your
motherfucking
mouth,
game.
please?
I do not ever want to play with you again.
Moral of the story is Deadlock as an experience is like a combination of playing a hero shooter and visiting a human shoe. Human zoo. Fuck. If you get good teammates
I like visiting a human shoe.
and ideal circumstances, it can be extremely fun. But very often, you will not get ideal circumstances, and that can also be really fun too, just in a completely different way. So if bad communication happens to get your bebop to knock you into the enemy and instantly get you killed,
Wow, that's toxic.
or gets your ability to do a gotcha game directly in the middle of a team fight,
Why were you farming in the middle of a team fight?
causes your team to have a team fight within the confines of a single closet,
What's going on here?
What the fuck is going on?
or gets you double kidnapped from across the entire map.
What the fuck?
Goodbye.
What the fuck?
Goodbye.
Goodbye. What the fuck happened?
That was so fucking funny. I'm in danger. It is best to still be thankful for every single game of Deadlock that did not go quite as planned. And the funniest experiences that I've ever had in this game were not very funny when I was actually playing it.
Just make sure you come in my mouth and everything.
Yeah, this is why I don't communicate with people.
Whoa, buddy, what the fuck?
Yeah, what the hell? What the fuck was that?
I'm Maxor, and you should give money to my Patreon so that I do not starve to death. And if this video gets enough views, I will maybe make another one in the future. In the meantime, thank you for watching, and please subscribe for more. Do not select page on this screen or I will make your tendons into a jump rope.
Yeah, page.
Hi! If you liked the video, please make sure that you like it and subscribe to my channel and turn on notification bell if you want to see more of it. I also go live on Twitch and on this YouTube channel, so come join us sometimes. Bye!